An offline recording, here we go. 30-minute musings. I kind of like that name. It's fitting, but that's all this program allows me to do is 30 minutes at a time. So, that's one thing. It's not bad. I just got to make chicken salad out of chicken shit in that case. Usually I get home just in time for that, but just finished up work. It is damn near 11 p.m. on July 4th. I got no plans. I'm just going home. No big deal. I'm okay with that. It smelled like gunpowder just as I got out of the work right there. Did I say got out of the work? I was going to say got out of the station where I work. At any rate, something happens at work all the time. Now, okay, it's a radio station, and we got the studio, right? What happens is there's so many monitors and computers, and it's kind of a rat's nest of wiring going all over the place. Some computers can record this, some computers can record that. I don't know. I'm certainly not an engineer. I'm just a technical operator. I just push buttons. So I don't know the physicality of the ins and outs with the wiring, the ACs and the DCs and rerouting and mix -1 and all that. Like, I know the words, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it all does, how it all works. I don't know that. I'm not an engineer in that regard. An electrician, if you will. But what happens is we have all these damn computers, and it's sort of required of us to update things on the station Facebook page and the Twitter page and all that stuff. Because at least the station I'm on currently, running a lot of sports. So, of course, we are the flagship station for the Marlins, for the Dolphins, for Florida Gator football and basketball. Of course, we'll run, game of the week type stuff for football. Monday night, Thursday night, we'll do all that stuff. So, we're running a lot of stuff. The college hoops tournament, we'll run some NASCAR stuff. And because we're sharing, well, not sharing, just the computers get used. And if somebody keeps themselves logged in to one of the computers, like, oh, hey, dude, let's just use fake names. I've already said enough information. Greg. Oh, Greg kept his ass locked in on Facebook. He didn't log out. So then we'll write in some stupid shit just to see, pulling a rib on somebody. That's my word for it. We're just ribbing them, And you'll get some pretty wild responses if you go back and look at that stuff. And some of it'll be like, we'll just type in, some of it's kind of mild. It's not meant with malice. Sometimes we'll actually, kind of give note to who's doing what. But we'll just put in something, oh, Greg left his Facebook open again. He never logged out before he left. And this is a public computer, essentially. Well, not public, but all of us use that damn thing. So if you don't log out, son, there might be some problems. We're going to get you on a rib. So you type in something to update their status, and it's like, thinking about getting a tattoo or a piercing, ... Any thoughts? And of course, then, you leave it logged in. You don't close his account. You don't lock it out of that computer. You don't shut it down. You want to see, because if you're going to be there for a long time, let's say you're doing a ball game, you're going to be there 3-4 hours minimum. By the time that thing, works its way through, who knows where Greg is? If he realizes what's going on. Forgive my fucking yawning again. What is this? But you want to see how many people respond to it and give out thoughts and opinions. Like I said, piercing and tattoos. You want to get something like that. You want to elicit that response, if you will. Thing of it is, sometimes, people will write things that's a little heavier, but whatever, it's kind of all meant in good fun. It's not like, it's nothing like, I want to kill my neighbor's dog and then, make love to the corpse. Nothing like that. Although I wouldn't surprise it with the cast of characters we got lying around that damn place. I did, there was a give and take one time. One of the guys, had his Facebook stuff still logged in. So, boy, did I got to hit that red light. Ooh-wee, brakes work. Anyway, So I left their Facebook shit still logged in, and I typed in something simple like, you know, it was basically, it was like a disclaimer. It's like, I literally wrote out, don't, you know, word to the wise, don't leave your Facebook account open, you know, on the network computer at work. You know, hashtag strike one. And then I put my initials next to it. So he clearly knew, you know, who it was. You know, I'll at least, you know, I don't do many ribs and I don't bullshit, you know, like that at work. Jesus, that guy's on a mission. Nearly clipped me. But then, like a week or two later, I forgot to log my shit out, and he got me, and he put his initials to it. Like, all right, that's cool, and that's fine. But some people, I swear to God, a lot of the stuff that I have to do, especially I was just running a ball game, I have to send out, you know, a bunch of emails with highlights and do all this shit and left and right and send out a bunch of stuff. And every time, the two computers that are in there, this guy's logged on to the one on the left, this guy's logged into the one on the right. And it's everything up and down the board. It's Facebook, it's the goddamn Google. When I go to send the damn emails, their accounts are still logged in there. It's become such a bad thing, like, I don't know. It's like after like 3 or 4 times, it's like, dude, they're not stopping. Another yawn, and that one was for free. Free of charge, that yawn. Had a couple cups of coffee, so I'm feeling pretty decent. My contact lenses aren't working with me right now. But my heart's pumping, I feel good. A little wired up, 11 p.m., and I'm just waking up. Isn't that something? But I almost want to just keep dogging these guys until they keep ribbing the shit out of them until they realize, okay, he's going to keep doing this, and just pay attention. Before you leave, log yourself out all that crap. That's not too much to ask for. Now, in the newsroom of the station, there are all kinds of computers that everybody uses, and generally, depending on who's in, you know, like 3 people use this computer, you know, computer number 4, whatever it is. But the morning person logs, like their own desktop and all that shit, you know, the shit that they use, blah, blah, blah. The morning person uses that stuff, but they log themselves out. So then the midday person comes in, they log in, they do all their shit, they log out, and then the evening, the closer comes in, log themselves in, and they close out before they leave. Why the fuck can't these kids that I work with do that with their goddamn emails and Facebook and Twitter? Like, it should be simple. You'd think, like I said, after 3 strikes, you should be out. You should be done. Like, what the hell? It's like, I want to think about, you know, start pulling more ribs. Because when I'm at work, honest to Christ, like, I tend to be kind of serious. Like, I don't want to bother anybody because we all got shit to do, and I don't know how busy everybody else currently is. So I don't want to be the guy that's just standing out there. I don't start up for another, you know, I get there early, you know. Or even if it's, you know, a ball game or whatever the fuck could be running. And it's like, I know when I have downtime, but I don't want to run out there and just, you know, slurping on a cup of coffee. Hey, blah, blah, did you see this movie? Something, blah, blah. And, you know, they're sitting there typing, trying to get shit done. Like, I don't want to be that guy that just fucking, you know, stands around, does nothing, and interrupts people, you know, when they're trying to get shit done. So I generally just fucking get myself in the studio, do my own shit, and I stay the fuck to myself. Because, like I said, I don't want nobody really busting in. You know, if I'm doing shit, number one, you should be able to tell if I'm busy. Which a lot of the guys that I work with don't always get that. Because if I'm running a ball game, sorry, but, you know, I gotta listen to what's going on when we go to break. If I need to cut a highlight, if I need to play a highlight, I don't like being in anybody's ear when they appear to be busy. And even if they don't appear to be busy, shit if I know, they could just be, you know, taking 1 minute and they could be talking business with somebody. Like, I don't know. I don't like getting in people's way like that. So I just sit my ass in the studio because that's what I gotta do. And that's about it. I might peek my head out and say a sarcastic comment every time I come out, and I don't know, it's just my sarcasm. I'll hear something as I'm passing by. If I got to use the restroom, go get a drink of water or something, and they got, of course, the newsroom is right there, so if they got the TV on, whatever local news station, and something is, you know, oh, shooting in downtown Miami, oh, no shit, so that happened again today? Huh. We haven't heard one of those in a while. Yeah, we haven't heard one of those in like fucking 6 hours. I'll just, a little sarcastic quip, walk on by, and I'll come back, get in the studio, finish up what I gotta do. I'm not one to sit around and bug people like that. So, I mean, as far as doing ribs, I kind of want to start doing that just to liven up the place. I don't know. Just because normally I'll walk in, depending on how the day's looking. If it's during the week and I got to do a ball game, I get there when there's still a lot of people, that I pass by. Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Everything good? Yeah. Is this coffee free today? It's always free. Some stupid little, okay, yeah, Mike's here, whatever. Of course, everybody's sitting down, they're at computers, and they're typing up stories, and they're trying to cut some audio, so I don't want to stand around and talk for fucking 8 minutes and bug the shit out of them, But maybe I gotta start upping my game. And just, if I gotta be the little fucking prankster, just to get people kind of, not on edge, I don't want to do that, but I don't know, break the monotony a little bit, get a couple of laughs going on. What the hell was that? Some guy picking up a hitchhiker? Huh. This is Pembroke. We're running by the Coca-Cola factory. What kind of fucking guy are you picking up here? Good luck to him. But I'm wondering how many damn ribs I got to keep up on these dudes. There's one thing, and it's virtually harmless, but it is great at the same time. And it's usually like two of the guys in our studio that always leave their shit logged in. And the one dude that got me on the Facebook shit, see, we usually cross paths during the week. He's on his way out. Like, I'm basically relieving him because, he had already been there, whatever. He had run the shows and all the shit that he's got to do. And, I'm doing the close-up, whatever it is, live show and a ball game, etc. So I usually catch him in the crossover. He got somebody good the one time. Like I said, it's harmless. But it's just great because if it happened to me, I'd be the least bit irritated because, you'd have to go through and sort shit out again. Somebody had left their YouTube account open, which, yeah, that's linked into, I guess, your Google Chrome, your Google Plus, whatever. Somebody left their shit logged in, and this dude just started hitting subscribe on, like, everything that was along that right column for suggestions. I mean, he added, like, 72 fucking he subscribed to, like, 70-plus things right there. He just sat there for, like, 5 minutes. Click, 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 click. Everything it suggested. And he's just like, yeah, I'll learn them. It's like, dude, you bad. Like, about a dozen of them, that would kind of get me. Because I think it notifies you when you do shit like that, I think. Or at the very least, you would notice those things pop up. And it was just whatever came up. He wasn't going out of his way to look for anything that was, malicious by intent. Forgive the squealing and the popping, but them's his fireworks. I think I got the AC blasting too much here. My damn arms are getting chilly. Yeah, I hope that fireworks shit don't last too long. I don't have a short turnaround tonight, but it'll be a hell of a lot shorter than today. Whew. Today I had to be there at 6 p.m. Tomorrow I gotta be there about 1, if I know right. Noon, 1, something like 1 o'clock, excuse me. Gotta be there by 1. That's a 5-hour shortened time. Oh no, I'm a wimp like that. I would love routine because I don't have routine. More the reason to pull ribs. Kind of bust people's chops a little bit. That'd be perfect because I see a mix of just damn near everybody except the morning crew. Granted, I had to cover Friday morning on the news side of things, but, well, you knew that. I made a podcast about it. I'm trying to make these podcasts. That's another thing, too. Apparently, along with and that's the bullshit part of it, along with this only being a 30-minute recording, that's the max that I can give out here, then I guess it'll just stop. Along with doing that, apparently there's like there's just a duration On the website, when you upload these fuckers, they only give you, I'm guessing it's going to be about 10 hours worth, because I think mine says it's got about 8 hours left. So when I get this thing punched in, what is it going to be, 7.5, something like that? But what I'm trying to do, I'm downloading the fucker, sending it to my, well, actually I'm just downloading it from my laptop, so it's right there within my own C drive files. And I'm doing Windows Movie Maker or Media Maker, whatever. And I'm converting all that shit and putting it onto my YouTube page. It's basically because of this fucking little audio program I got, these 30-minute musings, I'm making a brand new YouTube channel. Well, a new playlist, if you will. It's all on my channel. And it's good, though, because, like, on this program that Spreaker, not Speaker, but Spreaker, there's an R in there. Look at this suicidal motherfucker. Go, just get the fuck out of here. You infinity, you. Was that a brand new tag? You're gonna crash your car? Shit. God damn, I was in a car crash on December 28th, 2014. I do not like seeing motherfuckers like that. And I'm still getting that shit sorted out on the insurance side of things. It's July 4th and things aren't finalized yet. God damn it all, you know? Shit, I gotta, maybe Tuesday. Tuesday that shit might be finished up. Might be finished up. And I see some kind of emergency lights up ahead. Hopefully that's just road construction. Oh well. Crazy son of a bitch in an infinity. He was just flying. Fuck him. Oh yeah, by the way, that's I-95 in Miami-Dade, Broward County. That happens all the time. Tow truck, pickup truck, a vehicle, and a cop. Who knows? Pulling ribs on people, though. Kind of forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, 30 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Transferring this shit over to my YouTube. Making a new playlist. 30-minute musings. And I gotta call it that because that's all this damn program allows me to use. Spreaker, I kind of like you, but when I transfer this shit and I share it on Facebook or whatever the case may be, apparently someone had noted out, and I think I said this on my way in today, but apparently somebody clicked on it and it said just unable to access or blah, 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 whatever, unavailable. That's kind of bullshit. I don't know why. I mean, unless they need to start a Spreaker account, I don't know. But at any rate, I'll fucking throw it onto my YouTube shit and maybe I'll do it from there. Who knows? Because if I do it that way, and it takes a little bit to transfer, because you can't just put straight audio into YouTube. You need a picture or video to go with it. So I just use a still shot picture, and that shit still takes forever to fucking, not upload, not like internet-wise. That just takes forever to transfer all that shit into a 1,800 seconds worth of video. Well, essentially it's a video. Still frame, I don't know. I don't know, it's so stupid. Remember that from the birdcage? Yeah. I don't know, it's so stupid. So funny, you know, living down here, I see stuff like that now. That movie was fantastic, don't get me wrong, but now, shit. It's just a little, dare I say, it's a little too close to home. Never been to a club like that. Not that I have any want to, but yep. The accents, the attire, when the schnecken beckons, yeah. It's a different world down here, even from when I was living in Orlando. It ain't got nothing on this. South Florida is just a different fucking world. That's why I always say, that's why it's South Florida and not South Dakota. Totally different. You'll get a little bit of everything. Nice fireworks going on around me. I kind of wish I had like the Google fucking, like the Google map cameras all over my car. Kind of looks nice. I kind of miss that back home, actually. Yeah, even in lame-ass old Wisconsin. I do kind of miss that to some degree. because we would always go through the park, and when I say park, it's basically a goddamn forest with a big looping gravel driveway, if you will, running through it. So it was a park, clearly, you know. But I mean, everything at this point, they put on a good fireworks show for what it was. They launched that shit off of the train trestle that ran over the river. But, you know, it's a town of 3,000 people. So, like, everybody's sitting out wherever watching this shit, whether they're out at the soccer field watching, or, like, you could see it from the downtown streets. You could see it, no problem. You know, my friend had an upstairs place the one time we sat up out on his roof. There was, like, this nice, like, I don't know what you'd even call it, but it was just, we were out on the roof, sitting around lawn chairs, having some drinks, watching from there. Had a great view. There were no buildings in the way or nothing. That was kind of fun. But I remember we'd be walking through the park. Yeah, it was a couple of years before that. We're still young and dumb and spry, full of energy, running around the fucking park. And my brother mentioned it. He's like, dude, this is kind of trippy. It's like fucking, you know, it's like we're and sure, none of us were military, so forgive me for saying this on the 4th of July. But, you know, he was a big, like a war movie buff and all that shit. He's like, dude, it's kind of like we're in fucking battle right now, fucking traipsing through the jungle, and there's fucking, you know, mortar shells going off everywhere. And, like, I get it, you know, whatever, it's fucking Terminator shit, there's stuff blowing up all around us, and we're just, you know, swimming in the forest, you know. Yeah, get in front of me, I gotta hit my exit here, dummy. The pedal on the right! Like, at least wandering through the fucking Bradley Park was the name of the place. Bradley Park in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. Yeah. Cool little joint for what it was and where it was. But shit, now I'm older, I got a job, I got, you know, those gimmicks they keep sending in the mail called bills, I got all that kind of shit to pay and worry about. Motherfucking rent. Yeah. Can't have that kind of fun. Actually, I don't recall the last time I was out for 4th of July. I wanted it 2-3 years ago. Might have been more. I don't remember. Whoa, way to hit the brakes there, fucking 7 miles before you're turning. What the hell's going on? Getting real slow here. Well, that's probably how they are from the neck up. Wouldn't doubt that's how they are on the gas pedal either. What do I got here? About 7 minutes left. I might make it home yet again before this fucker kills out. 30-minute musings, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, dummies and bimbos. Well, that's another musing that I have. Dummies and bimbos. Yeah, they're all over the street today. Shit. But getting back to the initial part of this title, this is gonna be Pullin ribs at work. Something like that. Ribs, jokes, you know? Because if it's one thing I can't stand, it's the sumbitches that don't log themselves out all their shit before they leave. And it's so much easier, like the two guys that are most guilty of it, for Christ's sakes, like when they get done, it's not like somebody has to get in that studio right there immediately after them. No, somebody gets in there like 2 hours after they're, you know, done on the clock. So unless they're doing a whole bunch of post, you know, programming or post editing, whatever the fuck it is, and I know it's not post production. They don't have to do 2 hours of post. They just don't. Wow, this guy's got his stereo going next to me. But it's like you ain't got 2 hours worth of post and you can't log yourself out of fucking Facebook and Twitter and Google and all that shit. It's like, I don't know, 5.5 minutes. This guy's just blasting his tunes. Sounds like soul something. But damn, son, my windows are up. And I'm now holding my damn phone. Or is that the guy behind here? I don't know, somebody. But, ooh-wee! Boy, if I had me some Spotify, or was that Kazam, whatever the fuck it is? Shabazz, I don't know. They'd be like, yep, that's what this song is. Damn. That was intense. high-pitched. He wasn't bumping no bass. I'll give him credit. Maybe he's pulling a rib on people. Okay, it was not the white SUV. It had to be this guy. Oh yeah, definitely this guy. I think it was a dude, but you go, girl. California license plates. Didn't I say I saw Illinois the other day? You'll see them all over. Man, when my dad was down, shit, that was right around New Year's. After I got in that damn car crash, he came and to help my ass out. Much appreciated. He knows that. But for me to tell the public about all of this. Oh, when he was down here, he was astounded at all the cars and how many fucking out-of-state license plates there were. He was like, Jesus Christ, it's every other car's a fucking BMW. He didn't say that. I put a little more salt and pepper on my language than he does. So if I can speak for him, no, he's saying, how many, every other damn car is a fucking BMW and a Mercedes and a Audi and a this and that. A lot of Infinities down here. I'm like, Dad, yeah, that's just how it is. It's just how it is. Oh, there's a police officer right next to me. Oh boy. I hope he notices that I'm talking into my phone and that I'm not like touching it for text, because this would be bad. Come on, light on Andrews, turn green and let's get moving. Yeah, oh, officer, I'm recording. Please, let's not do this. I picked up my phone just so I could talk closer to the damn microphone. This is gonna be weird. Oh, he's getting behind me. Go down Andrews, please. Please go down Andrews. The light's green. I'm going. He turned. Good Lord. I have no reason to be scared or anything, but I don't know the law. You were clearly texting. No, I wasn't. Just under 3 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to make it into my parking space by the time this is done. Oh, well, that was kind of exciting. I hope you enjoyed that. Sunrise Boulevard heading east towards the beach at Andrews. That's where he almost got me, in the far right lane. Obviously, he made the turn. But he was literally right next to me. He was in the middle lane, so he swept over. Dude, with your loud music, oh. If it's one thing I can't stand, it's a sumbitch that don't put his blinker on. The guy that was playing the soul music got his ass. He was in the center lane as well. He got in front of me, got into the right lane, and just turned off right there on Flagler here in Broward County. Right by the train tracks. Oh, no blinker. Boy, times like that. And a different little video podcast I'm going to do here if you want to get a little offline with it. If I could be any video game, it would be Grand Theft Auto, because my road rage right there for not using a blinker, I'm shooting that guy's car up like a motherfucker. Use your blinker. Pisses me off. This guy's alright. He's just, slowing down and in my way, but at least his blinker's on. I'm just mad that he's in front of me. But he did the right thing. Damn it. Alright, minute and a half here. About to pass up the Hollywood Hustler store. I've only been in there like twice. And I've lived by the damn thing basically since I moved to Fort Lauderdale. Only been there twice. Never bought a thing yet. Never stole anything either, for that matter. Never made a purchase from the place. Never walked out with anything. Never dropped anything off either. That might change, but that's an episode you will not hear about. Anyway, crossing that final light. Here's my turn. Two girls walking down the sidewalk. They alright. Well, the one was... Well, hell, who am I to complain? I wouldn't say no. It's just not who I am. Holy 45 seconds or so. Well, about to wrap this thing up like a gift for Christmas morning, and I'm getting my ass into my parking space. I park next to a damn light post, so I gotta be real ginger about it. So, as I get myself set up from parking spot to parking spot, thanks for listening to my 30-minute musings. Well, this was a musing. Hell, I don't know. Got about 10 seconds left. Readjust my damn parking. And I will catch your ass down the road.